SINCA, sharing innovative and creative actions. That's for you. Okay, good evening. This is SINCA, volume number 9, since we started last September. And here we are at Shibuya Hyakubanchi, which is known for the incubation space. And today with us is Mr. Makoto Suhara, who is a special assistant to the ambassador of the Embassy of the Republic of Estonia. And I think lately, Estonia has caught a lot of attention of the people, particularly in Japan, and I've seen quite a few people who have visited, and I was going to visit because I have known Estonia, and I have been very much attracted to the country, and I almost did, but I couldn't do it because of some of the accidents and some flight arrangement and so forth, but I'm hoping that I'll get there sooner or later. So today, please tell us about what's the special appeal of Estonia?
Estonia is that I really appreciate that many people in Japan showed interest in Estonia, and Estonian people are really fond of Japanese culture, and they're eager to go into Japanese market. Mm-hmm. Especially, they believe that the Japanese honor contract, promise, law, everything, so that we and also government choose Japan as the first place to do it. And also, once they can provide service and the Japanese people like it, that becomes kind of Asian standard. Mm-hmm. So that's why the Estonian people are very eager to come here.
I see.
Then Estonia, luckily in these days, because of IT innovations, the leader, becoming a leader, so we got a lot of attention. But behind it, it's a long time history, that the effort. Actually, Estonia's people have never been independent until say 101 years ago. Then that's why they are very much, I would say, obsessed to being independent. Mm-hmm. Then they will take by any means to keep it. So IT technology is their weapon. So it's not atomic bomb or tank or jet fighter. They use IT as a weapon to keep independency. So that is their stance. So that all education, since the kindergarten, so ICT education is already in place.
I see.
And also the education, of course they keep the Estonian language. They honor the culture and heritage. Yes. However, English education is in place even at kindergarten, elementary school.
I see.
Yeah, so that would be say from also in these days. I think the theory is a global entrepreneur.
Yes.
The theory, but almost every Estonians are global entrepreneur mindset, because 1.3 million people only.
Right.
So 1/3 of Yokohama City, and then say. Probably you can find more people in the Shinjuku station during the daytime than the Estonians. So that Estonians try to be always outside and then try to be very creative, differentiate themselves, and to survive. So that would be the reason why the Estonians are growing up. Then, because of that, and also Japanese people are very curious about outside world. Then we call that attention.
I see. So if you were born in Estonia, you automatically get the English as well as IT, which are, to me, the two important skills or the requirement to operate in the
that is correct.
Space.
And all the time, and supposed to be a German language and the Russian language.
I see.
And a long time history, it's a German knight occupied the country, so that the noble people speak German.
I see.
Then later the Russian occupied, so that the Russian become kind of first language. But always they keep it Estonian. At the same time, English is very important for trade.
Yes.
So Tallinn city is one of the oldest Hansa League city.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's why. So they are kind of merchants, the international merchant. So that language skill is very important.
I see.
Then nowadays, even the elementary school kid, I have a 10 years old kid. son. But comparing to 10-year-old boy in Estonia, his English level is very good and almost say even it's better than the Japanese college level.
Is that right?
Yes,
Oh, I see.
there's a computer and then the internet searching and everything.
Yes.
They can do it. And I'm a bit surprised that Japanese elementary school prohibit kids to keep the iPhone or something, right?
Yes.
Estonia, everybody has it.
I see, I
It's
see.
normal. So IT literacy level is because of, I think, the environment, the running environment, so that Estonia has lots of advantage.
I see.
Yes.
That's amazing. And we know that Skype has been, originated from Estonia.
Yes.
And I think that's very well known. But I understand that there is an sort of ecosystem for the entrepreneurs, and the country is very much promoting
Yes.
the entrepreneurship. So what exactly are they doing to promote this entrepreneurship when the population is so
Yes.
small?
Okay. Basically, it's the same as the Silicon Valley, the paper mafia. So we call this Skype is Skype mafia.
Yes.
So Skype, those who get success in the Skype kind of early retire, and then make another investment and being a mentor of new entrepreneurs and then nurturing its ecosystem.
I see.
Then we created already about say 4 and then now 5th and 6th unicorn in the world. So unicorn per population per capita is probably number 1 in the world.
Oh, I see, I
Yeah,
see.
Estonia. And what the government and also the industry doing is that we really appreciate that the innovation and actually they seriously consider innovation is the only weapon for them to survive. So that's why they strategically set innovation and entrepreneurship as all funding.
I
So
see.
first, it's not the government driven, it's the
Yeah.
people driven,
Right.
actual entrepreneur driven. And then Ministry of Education also provided entrepreneurship education. So I just picked up the kind of diagram, what they're doing today from Caltech, for example. Then so that's so well organized. And then government take good position to support and promote, create an environment that facilitate situation and technically no bureaucracy. And you can see actually the boundary between the government and also the private industry and government, private industry and also school. So all connected.
I
It's
see, I see.
all one ecosystem.
I see.
So that's something they could do because the population 1.3 and also they are totally united
Yes.
to keep their independency. So what we can learn from it is that as 120 million people in the population entirely, maybe I'm not sure. However, if we focus on let's say 1 million population in a city,
Yes.
then we can do something similar.
I see, I see. Is there, I mean, in Europe, there have been a lot of populist sort of movements lately, in politics in particular, and like Brexit and, France, I
Yes.
think the election and so forth. Is there anything like that in Estonia?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yes.
And it's a global trend, as you predicted. And we just had an election
Yes.
in March. Then ultra right-wing party technically won. They
Oh, I
increase
see.
the seat. So that now it's shuffling at the cabinet.
Yes.
So that is the situation. And so we have a little bit kind of setback probably. However, that would be the tentative situation, I believe, because all of Estonians are believing it's kind of open mind and welcoming the foreigners.
Yes.
Actually guarantee their survival and also innovation and the future development. For example, if you have a bully in the classroom,
Yes.
then how do you do it? Make lots of friends, right? To be against the bully. So bully for them is
Oh, I see, I see.
so against giant bully.
I see.
Then you need to create a community. You need to have create friends. So that is also the agency concept, and then also the innovation,
Yes.
the entrepreneurship, and also welcoming the all world entrepreneur coming to Estonia, start up their company. Then
I see.
those who are coming from US, something happened, the US will protect Estonia as in
Oh,
UK,
I see.
France, Germany, Japan. So if you have a lot of friends, so we can be against bully.
I see. That's very interesting. Okay. So I think we'll be talking about these things later on during the session, and I'm pretty sure that the people who are coming today would be very interested in, all sorts of things about the entrepreneurship and what's going on in Estonia. So we would really appreciate it. Thank you very much.